So what kind of range can you get your AR-10 out to? 300, 500, 700? Can you do even more than that? Well, check this out, guys. What I have here is the CMMG Mk3 DRT2 in the beautiful sniper gray and chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor. Yeah, it's basically an AR-10, but man, this thing performs. Stick around, I'll show you what kind of range we can get it out to. Let's take some shots at 100 yards and see how this turns out. All right, 100-yard groups, let's take a look at them. This one right here, that would be our Winchester match, 140 grain. This would be our right here, the Hornady Precision Hunter. It looks like we've got one big flyer out there, but otherwise a pretty tight group. I'll measure these in a second. Right here we've got our Hornady Superformance. Lastly, we have Hornady Match right there. All right, Evil Roy, your turn. I can see you nice and clear. I'm gonna hold dead on at 300. Just right, look like. Could be just low. Try a little bit high. Oh yeah. That was a 300-yard hit on that steel. Easy hit. Not so easy. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That Hornady is having no problems connecting at 300 yards. AMAX match, 120 grain. So let's do some Superformance. That should be about the same hold. There it is. .300 yards is easy. Let's see what the 140 and up grains do. What I'm doing now is 143 grain Precision Hunter from Hornady. That was a miss, possibly low, so we're going to hold slightly higher. That's it. All right, we'll do a little Winchester match now. Use the same hold because it's the same grain weight. First shot connected. Over the top it looked like. And there we go. 1 miss out of 5. I can live with that. That's a 10-inch plate, 300 yards. It's doing great. We've got a couple of American Eagles here. They're also 140 grain, also 2,700 feet per second. Should be nailing right on the same spot. Two of those, and then we've also got this Creedmoor ammunition. 6.5 Creedmoor, 140 grain boat tail hollow point with Nosler bullets in them. Let's go with 2 of those as well. So 2 rounds of each. American Eagle first, followed by the Nosler Creedmoor. Just over, I think. Okay, that was the American Eagle, connected on the second shot. Probably could have connected both times, but held a little bit better. Two hits, 300 yards. Okay. 300 has been pretty easy. Let's see if we can move this out to 5. Do 5 of the Superformance 129 grain, and 4 of the matches first. There we go. 500 yards. Nailed it, first shot. I love that feeling. One more time. Oh yeah. Just over the top. Whew. Easy, man. Okay, this should be moving on to the Superformance. Should be about the same hold. High. Oh boy. That was easy. High. Bring that a little bit lower. Okay, we're on. Right on. Right on. And right on. Get on. Get on. Yep. All connections. 500 yards, CMMG Mk3 DRT2 in 6.5 Creedmoor. Rocking it. Can we take it to 6? Maybe even 7? Hell, we might as well try. So we got this gun successfully out to 500 yards, multiple times with multiple different rounds. What we're going to do now is try to get it at 700 yards. Once again, the Night Force NXS at 22 power. This is the CMMG Mk3 DRT2 in 6.5 Creedmoor. We've got the Magpul PRS stock, Magpul grip on it. We've got a nice MOE, or not MOE, but M-LOK handguard on it. Real nice free float handguard. The barrel, I think, is 24 inches with a cool little muzzle brake on it. Seems to work really, really well. The trigger, I think, is a Geisley trigger. I want to say, I'll put an annotation what type of trigger it is. It's Cerakoted from the factory in Sniper Gray. This is one thing that CMMG is making a point of doing, is delivering a lot of their guns already Cerakoted. So you don't have to think about, where do I want to get it Cerakoted? Where do I take it to get it Cerakoted? You just pick a color from them. They can do it from the factory, and it's beautiful looking. Otherwise, this gun has been put together very well. CMMG has provided it for me for the test. It'll probably go back to them when I'm done with it, because I'm not sure if I can afford to buy it from them. But man, it's an awesome gun. 500 yards was easy. 700 yards, maybe a little bit more of a challenge, but I think if I figure out the dope real quick, we probably won't have any problems. I saw that hit the dust behind the target. No. Off to the right. Gotta be going over. No. No, lower it. Seemed like that was just off to the right. Again. There it is. Whoo! Ah. Connection number one at 700 yards with this gun. I'm gonna bring that cheek riser down a little bit. It's not helping out as much as I thought it was. Whoo! All right, let's see if we can remember that hold. Try it again. That was it, dude. Yes, totally. Whoo! Nice. It's taking some figuring out, but we're getting there. Yes. Hit. 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 Whew! Man, this gun loves 140 grain stuff. It loves it. Yes, it do. Alright guys, that's about all the time I've got today for the CMMG Mk3 DRT2 in 6.5 Creedmoor. Well, we've put this thing out at 300, 500, and 700 yards, and it's performed very well. Seems to perform better with the 140 grain variety of ammo. 120s, a little less predictable based on my experience out here, but 140s just seem to cut through it and get connected to that man-sized target at 700 yards very easily. The West Desert winds are kind of kicking up as we're closing things out here, so sorry about the noise. But this gun is fantastic. It's tremendously heavy. I gotta get that, I gotta be honest about that. It's definitely a heavy gun. 24-inch heavy barrel on it. And then just a beast of a gun. The Magpul PRS stock, very nice, fully adjustable. You can send that stock out that way to lengthen it. You can also adjust the cheek piece up and down just like that to get the comb height where you need it to be for whatever scope you're using. More or less flat is kind of how I needed it, kind of how I wanted it for what I was doing. I didn't have time to pick up a bipod to put on here. That might have helped me out in some levels with the shooting I was doing. However, on the lead sled I was able to get out to 700 yards pretty well. So yeah, I think the bipod is more or less something you would have for field use, maybe training use. You're going to do a long range class, something like that, and this gun is certainly set up to do that. Yeah, it's a semi-auto, and most of you guys will agree with me that semi-autos are inherently, generally speaking, less accurate than your bolt actions. But this one's doing fantastic, so I got no complaints with it. I gave you kind of a rundown on the components earlier. It is very well equipped, and at around 2,000 bucks, you know, it's a premium gun from CMMG, and it's a very good looking one as well. So hopefully we'll be able to get this sucker out for a little bit more shooting. I've got a little more 6.5 Creedmoor on order, so you know, maybe we'll be able to get another 700, 800, maybe even 1,000 yard shots done at some point. Can't guarantee it, but we'll do my best. I'll do my best to get that to you at some point. But yeah, wow, I'm definitely impressed. High price tag, high performance. I like it a lot. That's the CMMG DRT2 Mark III in 6.5 Creedmoor. I'm a late Boy Scout. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.